Japan in the late 1980s was booming, known globally for its rapid economic growth, innovation, and bustling cities. Yet beneath the glowing lights of Tokyo lay hidden darkness. In November 1988, one case would reveal just how terrifyingly close that darkness could be. Junko Furuta was like many teenagers, a lively, friendly 17-year-old high school student known for her kindness, intelligence, and ambition. Junko had dreams to graduate, find success, and make her family proud. But on November 25, 1988, Junko's dreams were cruelly cut short. On her way home from her part-time job, she was intercepted by a group of teenage boys from her school. They had planned to abduct her after she rejected the advances of one of their friends, Hiroshi Miyano. The teenagers took Junko to a house belonging to the parents of one of her abductors. Tragically, this became the place of her captivity, a prison hidden in plain sight within a seemingly normal suburban neighborhood. Inside those walls, Junko faced a nightmare beyond comprehension. Over 44 grueling days, she was repeatedly subjected to unimaginable abuse. Despite multiple opportunities for intervention, neighbors remained unaware or hesitant to act, believing the boys' excuses or fearing involvement. Shockingly, even local police once came to the door following reports of suspicious behavior, but the kidnappers manipulated the officers, convincing them nothing was wrong, thus prolonging Junko's nightmare. This tragic misstep highlights how easily such horrors can hide behind everyday appearances. On January 4, 1989, after weeks of unbearable cruelty, Junko succumbed to her injuries. The perpetrators, panicking over what they'd done, hid her body in a steel drum, filled it with concrete, and disposed of it at a construction site. They hoped this would hide their monstrous crime forever. But evil cannot remain hidden indefinitely. Authorities soon uncovered Junko's remains and unraveled the terrible truth. The nation reeled in horror when the details emerged. Japan had rarely witnessed such brutality. The public demanded justice, yet because the attackers were juveniles at the time, they received relatively lenient sentences. Their punishments ranged from just 5 to 20 years in prison. This ignited widespread outrage, triggering national debates about juvenile justice reform. Citizens questioned whether Japan's justice system adequately addressed violent youth crimes. Amid the anger and heartbreak, Junko's community came together to honor her memory. She became a symbol of innocence lost, reminding everyone of society's duty to protect its most vulnerable. Decades later, Junko Furuta's story continues to resonate. Her case has been the subject of books, documentaries, and films, each exploring how such horror could have happened unnoticed, and how society must strive to prevent future tragedies. Junko's legacy also brought change. Her tragedy highlighted significant weaknesses in Japan's legal system regarding violent youth crime. It prompted reforms aimed at harsher penalties for juvenile offenders in serious criminal cases. Yet, despite these changes, Junko's story remains a poignant reminder of the human capacity for cruelty and the critical importance of vigilance, community awareness, and compassion. As we retell Junko's story today, we do so with respect, not to dwell in the darkness, but to remember her life and honor her memory. Her story challenges us to stay alert, to care for our neighbors, and never allow such horrors to go unnoticed again. What do you think society can do to better protect young people from violence and abuse? Please share your thoughts respectfully in the comments below. If this story resonated with you, consider liking and subscribing. It helps us continue sharing meaningful stories and important lessons.